Hello children, how are you all? I hope you are all enjoying the classes, listening every day without missing all the subjects. Regularly you are watching and getting more knowledge during this COVID-19 days. Even you are at home, you are not missing the classes, right? Even you are at home, you are listening all the subjects with a great explanation, and with you are enjoying and you are experiencing the school environment even at home, right? So this is very happy to hear that you are watching all the classes regularly. Today we are going to talk about the C reading in the same unit, that is Wilma Rudolph. So why we have to discuss about Wilma Rudolph, why they mention this lesson, what made Wilma Rudolph to become a great person in the society or in the world. So we are going to talk about Wilma Rudolph, a beautiful girl, how she achieved success despite of even having a big problem in her life, how she achieved success. We are going to learn from this lesson. Previously we discussed what can $1.11 do, and how a nation can be built. So we clearly discussed about the beautiful poem, and especially about what can a dollar can do, and that was really awesome for us. So you enjoyed the two lessons of A and B, and now here we in the C reading, and that is Wilma Rudolph. So let us read and understand here. Don't forget that you have to be attentive in the class. So Wilma Rudolph was born in a poor family in Tennessee. So this is a place name. Try to remember every place name. Why? Because during the examination you will get these names. So you will get these names. So where was Wilma Rudolph was born? In the place of, in the family where they were living, Tennessee. So at the age of 4 years, at the age of 4 years, at the age of 4 years, she had pneumonia with scarlet fever, which left her paralyzed with polio. So very saddest moment, you know. Polio means both legs won't work. So her both legs has been paralyzed. At the age of 4 years, she got pneumonia first. Later, along with pneumonia, she got scarlet fever. Scarlet fever. And with the scarlet fever, she got polio. So this is the problem. At the age of 4 years, Wilma Rudolph got pneumonia and with scarlet fever, and she got polio. And imagine 4 years girl. Till before 1 year, 2nd year, 3rd year, she played, she enjoyed, she jumped, she ran, she done everything, she cried, she done many things, she played like anything. But at the age of 4 years, when she got a scarlet fever, what happened? Immediately she got polio. She got polio. See here. And she had to wear a brace, and the doctors said she would never put her foot on earth. So what the doctor said, you know, doctor given a brace means a small we call with the help of that only she can walk. So doctor said you have to wear this brace always, and you can't never put your step on earth. What doctor said? She can't even walk. Not even walk, she can't put her leg on earth. So this was very heartbreaking incident. What? Because 3 years she enjoyed. First 1 year, 2nd year, 3rd year, small girl, she played with father, she played with mother, she enjoyed like with friends, and she played here and there, she moved here and there. But at the age of 4 years, she got pneumonia and scarlet fever. Later she got polio. polio. So that was very hard. When they went to doctor, when they went to hospital, doctor said that you can't even walk. What doctor said? You can't even walk now. You can't even walk now. So they all felt very, very sad. They all felt very, very upset. Why? Because small girl, she not even entered into school, but now she attacked with polio. When they went to hospital, doctor checked everything and said, you can't step on earth. You can't step on earth. Next, but her mother encouraged her. So mother was always with Vilma. So when we are depressed, always mother will come to us. So when we are sad, when we are upset, mother will come to us and say, don't worry my dear girl, don't worry my dear son. So mother will come to us and she will encourage us. So same here, Vilma Rudolph's mother came near to our Vilma Rudolph, and she was talking that, my dear small girl, she's told Vilma that with God-given ability, persistence, God-given ability, persistence, and next faith. So with the God-given ability, persistence and faith, she could do anything she wanted. So mother is asking and encouraging, my dear small girl Vilma, you don't worry. You have God given you ability and God given you persistence to face anything in your life, and with the God faith, you can achieve anything, whatever you want. Whatever you want to do, you can do everything. You don't think what you don't have. You don't think what you don't have. Think what you have and do with it. Then immediately Vilma got more energy. Vilma got more encouragement. Vilma got more support. And she was saying that, yes. And Vilma said, I want to be the fastest woman runner in the world. And mother asked, my dear small girl, what you want to become? Whether you want to become an engineer, whether you want to become a doctor, or whether you want to become a scientist, or whether you want to become any teacher. So what you want to become, my dear small girl? Tell me. Then Vilma said an important and strange and different answer, which surprised Vilma Rudolph's mother. What she said, Vilma Rudolph said, I want to become the fastest runner. What Vilma Rudolph had said that, mother, mummy, I want to become the fastest runner in the world. Is it possible? What doctor said? You can't even step on the earth, right? You can't even walk. Then what, when mother asked, what you want to become, my dear small girl? Then Vilma Rudolph said, I want to become the fastest runner in the world. Is it possible for a girl who can't even walk on the earth, and how she can become a fastest runner? What she did, let's see whether she achieved the fastest runner title or not. At the age of 9, against the advice of doctor, she removed the brace. So 9 years, at the age of 9 years, she removed brace. So doctor said, you have to keep this brace always and you should walk. Then, but what Vilma Rudolph said, she removed the brace and took first step. Then what happened, she removed the brace. When she removed the brace, immediately she had fallen down. And she took the support of wall, she took the support of bench, she took the support of table. How the small children, 1 year baby, 2 year baby, will walk with the support of something same like that. A 9-year girl is walking with the support of all the things. And she started walking at the age of 9 years. And at the age of 13 years, at the age of 13 years. So you can understand, these 4 years she practiced walking, how to walk properly. So she started walking. So at the age of 13, she entered her first race and came way last. And then she entered her second and third, fourth, and came way last, until a day came when she came the first. So 13 years she started first race, going on race, last, second race, last, third, last, 4, 5, 6, 7. So she is participating in every running race, but always last. So whoever watching that, when Wilma Rudolph was in the race, everybody will say Wilma will be the last. Wilma will be the last. They will bet definitely Wilma will be the last. So when Wilma Rudolph was in the running race, everybody will go for betting. Definitely Wilma will be the last. Wilma Rudolph will be the last. So everybody thought she will be the last. She will be the last. Then what happened? Every time when she was practicing, all they thought she will be the last. She will be the last. But finally, after many attempts, after participating in many races, finally, Wilma Rudolph comes first in the race. So many years after practicing many times, after participating in many races, after participating in many times, Wilma Rudolph comes first in the race. And now see children, what happened? At the age of 15 years, at the age of 15 years, at the age of 15 years, she went to Tennessee State University. So at the age of 15 years, where she went? She went to Tennessee State University. Tennessee State University. So she went to Tennessee State University, and where she met a coach by the name Ed Temple. So who was the coach here? The coach name is Ed Temple. Ed Temple. And the coach name is Ed Temple. So next what happened here? 15 years. So 9 years. So see here, 4 years she got pneumonia, polio, and next for 5 years she was on the bed. 5 years she was not even moving on the bed. So but in the 9th year she got courage. No, my dream is to become fastest runner in the world. So why I have to be on the bed? Why I have to be on this bed? No, I have to move on. I have to move on. So at the age of 9 years, she removed the brace and she started practicing. When she removed the brace, she has fallen down, and she slowly got up, and she started practice running, walking. Later, 13 years, at the age of 13 years, she participated in the race. First time failure, second time last, third time last, fourth time last. Many times she was last. Every time, whenever she was participating, wherever she was participating, finally who is the last? Wilma Rudolph is the last. But after many attempts, after many practices, after many times, finally Wilma Rudolph comes first. After that, at the age of 15 years, she went to Tennessee State University, and there he met a coach called, what is the coach name? Ed Temple. What is the coach name? Ed Temple. So here see, and she told to Ed Temple, I want to be the fastest runner in the world. Temple said, with your spirit, nobody can stop you, and besides, I will help you. So she said to the coach, my dear coach, my dream, from the beginning, my dream is, I want to be the fastest woman runner in the world. So will you make me the first runner? Then Ed Temple said, definitely, with your spirit, with your ability, with your persistence, with your faith, definitely you can be the fastest runner in the world. Then next what happened, see, so the day came when she went at the Olympics, when she was at the Olympics, and at the Olympics you are matched with the best of the best. So now she was in the Olympics, she was in the Olympics. She was in the Olympics. So you know Olympics. So from every country they will send best of the best. For example, from our India, here they will conduct state wise. First district wise after state wise after all national wise. So after national wise they will conduct again national. So they will say, they will check the best of the best, right, from our country, how we will send from India. So like that they will send from all countries all around the world, from all countries around the world, every corner of the world, they will come to Olympics. So when they come to Olympics, we have to meet, we have to fight with, we have to participate with the world's best of the best. So from every country, best of the best will come to the Olympics. So now our Wilma Rudolph was in the Olympics. Now you have to understand why Wilma Rudolph was in the Olympics. Means she was the topper in tennis. She was the best runner in the tennis. So from that she was in the Olympics. Now you have to understand a polio woman, a paralyzed woman, a paralyzed girl at the age of 4 years who was on bed for 5 years, and who was a big failure. Now she is in the Olympics. Now she is in the Olympics. Now whether she is going to win the Olympics or what is going to be happen in the Olympics, let's see. Wilma was matched against a woman named Zutta Hain. So remember this name, Zutta Hain. So Zutta Hain, and if you want to talk about Zutta Hain, you can search the name in internet. Also you can get the details about Zutta Hain. Zutta Hain was world's fastest woman runner. Zutta Hain was world fastest woman runner. This is not a story. This is not a story. This is a real life, real history. What happened to Wilma Rudolph? She was real, it was there, and what happened in her life was mentioned here. It is not a created story for you. It is a real incident. It is a real story of Wilma Rudolph. You can watch the story of Wilma Rudolph in YouTube also. So here Zutta Hain. When we are talking about Zutta Hain, she is the world's best fastest runner in the world. Fastest woman runner in the world, Zutta Hain. Now our Wilma Rudolph is going to participate. Now our Zutta Hain and Wilma Rudolph both are in the race. Now see who is going to win. Wilma Rudolph. Wilma was matched against Zutta Hain, who had never been beaten. So wherever Zutta Hain participates, in which race, whatever the race it is, when Zutta Hain was there, she was the first. When Zutta Hain was there, she was the winner. When Zutta Hain was there, she is the gold medalist. So everybody knows about Zutta Hain, and she is the winner of all the time. So she was never beaten by anybody. She was never beaten by anybody. So that was the greatness of Zutta Hain. So the first event was 100 meters running race. The first event was 100 meters running race. 100 meters. The first event was 100 meters running race. The first event was 100 meters running race. Vilma beat Jutta Hein and won her first gold medal. Children, see here, the girl, the woman who can't even never was beaten, Jutta Hein was beaten by Vilma Rudolph, a paralyzed girl, a girl who got polio at the age of 4 years, a girl who removed her brace and not even walk. And Vilma Rudolph beat Jutta Hein. Vilma Rudolph beat Jutta Hein in the 100 meters running race. It was the world record. Why? Because Jutta Hein was never beaten by anybody. But here Jutta Hein was beaten by Vilma Rudolph, a paralyzed woman, a paralyzed girl who the doctor said she can't even walk on the earth. She beaten the world best, fastest runner Jutta Hein in the world best Olympics 100 meters race. What a great achievement for Vilma Rudolph. Next, see here, the second event was the 200 meters race. Vilma beat Jutta a second time and won her second gold medal. So what a great reward it is. 100 meters she won. 100 meters Vilma Rudolph won gold medal. Next 200 meters, again the history repeats. Again the same thing has been repeated. What happened? Jutta Hein, Vilma Rudolph were moving one after one, one after one, one after one. But finally what happened? Finally Jutta Hein was defeated by Vilma Rudolph, and Vilma Rudolph won her second gold medal. Her second gold medal. So what is a great achievement? A paralyzed girl, a polio girl won 100 meters gold medal, won 200 meters gold medal against world best fastest runner Jutta Hein. Now you can imagine Jutta Hein was so much of a disappointment and with a great anger. I am the best runner in the world, and this girl, this woman is a paralyzed girl. How she can beat me? No, I have to win the gold medal at least in the next game. So next what happens? See here, the third event was 400 meters. Next one is 400 meters. Next one is 400 meters. 100 meters gold medal won by our Vilma Rudolph. Next 200 meters. Now 400 meters. That is a relay race. Maybe we know that 4 members for every 100 meters. One member will be there, so they will carry a baton, means a stick, black color stick will be there. So they have to run fast and they have to give to others, and by taking others will go. So that is the process. 400 meters relay race. So now they were in the relay, and she was racing against Jutta Hein one more time. And first time Jutta Hein was there, second time Jutta Hein was there, and third 400 meters again Jutta Hein was in the team. Now see what is going to happen there. In the relay, the fastest person always runs the last lap, and the both anchored their team. So now what happened? So in the relay race, last 100 meters, so 400, no, first 300 meters some people will be there, and last one who will be the fastest runner, they will be in the last 100 meters. So now Jutta Hein in the last 400 meters, and here also our Vilma Rudolph. So now the race has been started. 300 meters completed. Now everybody came near to give baton to Vilma Rudolph, the side Jutta Hein. The first 3 people ran and changed the baton easily. When it came to Vilma's turn, she dropped the baton. Imagine, that is the Olympics. World best people will be there, right? All best people will be there. At that time, if you wait a second, 1 second, they will cross. And here 3 members came very fast. When Vilma Rudolph getting the baton, when Vilma is getting the stick, it has been dropped. It has been dropped immediately. When she was taken the baton, Zota Hain already started. Then how was the condition? Zota Hain was moving forward and Vilma Rudolph was back now. But Vilma saw Zota stood up at the other end. She picked up the baton, ran like a machine. But Vilma Rudolph not even turned back. What happened, when she received the baton, she started moving on like a machine. Already Zota Hain was moving forward, but Vilma, with a great confidence, with a great strength, with a great power, with a great ability, with a great persistence, with a great faith, she was moving like a machine. Now see, Zota but beat Zota a third time and won her third gold medal. Again 400 meters, she won gold medal. It became a history that a paralytic woman became the fastest woman on this earth at the 1960 Olympics. So this is happened. Where it happened means 1960 Olympics. In the year of 1960, this made a great history that a paralytic woman became the fastest woman runner. 1960 Olympics. Imagine that. At the age of 4 years, doctors said that she can't even walk. When she got pneumonia, when she got scarlet fever, when her legs got polio, she was very, very depressed. Mother came to her, said, "My dear Vilma, you don't worry. God given ability to you. God given persistence to you. God given faith. So with that you can achieve anything in your life. You can achieve anything in your life." Then she said, "Yes." Then what is your dream, my dear small girl? Then Vilma told that, "I want to become the fastest runner in the world. I want to become the fastest runner in the world." So that made mother to be surprised. So let me start all the story and I will come to today. Okay, so where the story happened, where Vilma Rudolph was born, in the state of Tennessee. So at the age of 4 years, she got pneumonia, scarlet fever and polio, and doctors said that she can't even walk. She can't even put her foot on the earth. And mother asked her that, "What is your dream, my dear small girl? You want to become a doctor or engineer or a teacher, or what you want to become?" And Vilma Rudolph said, "I want to become the fastest runner in the world." She not said, "I want to walk." She not said, "At least I want to walk on the earth." She not said, "I want to run." She not said, "I want to become a runner." She said, "I want to become the world best, fastest woman runner in the world." So what a great dream. A woman who got paralyzed, who got polio, said that, "I want to become the fastest runner in the world." So at the age of 9 years, 5 years she was on the bed. At 9 years, she removed the brace. And when she removed the brace, she fallen down. She was fallen. She can't even walk. Then at the time, she practiced walking. She practiced walking. And she took 4 years to practice. After 4 years, she participated in the race, running races. Wherever she was participating, everywhere, Vilma Rudolph is the last. Everywhere, Vilma Rudolph is the last. Every time, Vilma Rudolph is the last. So finally what happened? Finally one day Vilma got success. Finally one day Vilma got success. Finally one day Vilma Rudolph got success. And she won the first. Then later what happened, at the age of 15 years, she went to Tennessee State University. Where she went? She went to Tennessee State University. There she met a coach. What is the coach name? Ed Temple. Very good. She met a coach, Ed Temple, and she told the same thing to the Ed Temple. "My dear coach, I want to become the fastest woman runner in the world. I want to become the fastest runner in the world." Then coach said, "Definitely you will become. You have the ability, you have the persistence, and you have the faith." Then immediately she started practicing, and she became the best in the tennis. She became the best in the tennis, and in the year of 1960 she entered into the Olympics. And you know that where Olympics, the best of the best will be in the Olympics, and there she is going to beat Zota Hain. a world best fastest runner. The Zhota Hein was there and she was there. Both they were practicing. At the time, first race was 100 meters race. And there Zhota Hein was beaten by Wilma Rudolph and she won the gold medal. And second 200 meters race and there she won the gold medal again. And third one is 400 meters and again she won the gold medal. So Wilma Rudolph became the world's best fastest runner in the 1960 Olympics. Imagine, children, a paralyzed woman, a paralyzed girl whom doctors said you can't even walk, became the world best fast runner. If you think that you can achieve anything, if you have ability, if you have faith, if you have persistence, definitely you can achieve anything in our life. So make a dream and try to achieve. So that is the end of the story. Wilma Rudolph. Thank you for watching. Meet in the next class. Until then, take care. Bye bye.